The path of harmony, integrating yin and yang. In the quiet stillness of the ancient forest, where the wind whispers through the leaves and the streams hum a song older than time itself, I, Zoran the dragon, have observed many travelers along their paths. These travelers are often lost not in the forests or mountains, but in themselves. They search for balance in their lives, not understanding that balance is not a destination, but a journey, an endless dance between opposites. And so, today, I will share with you the teachings that have guided my ancient wings through the skies and my heart through the vastness of existence. The path of harmony, the integration of yin and yang, the balance within yin and yang in everyday life. Harmony, dear one, does not arrive with force. It is not a thing to be grasped or controlled. It is a dance between the light and the dark, the active and the passive, the strong and the soft. The path of harmony is about finding equilibrium in each step you take, in every breath you draw, and in the choices you make. It begins, as all things do, with awareness. The first step to integrating yin and yang into your life is to observe. Just as I have watched the stars and the earth for countless centuries, you too must learn to watch your own life, its rhythms, its moments of quiet and activity, its ebb and flow. You must look to where one force dominates over the other. Is your life full of activity, a constant rushing, a never-ending striving to accomplish and to be? This is yang. Do you feel a pull to withdraw, to rest, to reflect, to seek peace in stillness? This is yin. And in the center of these forces, there is a moment of balance. That is where harmony exists. Practical guidance on integration. 1. Recognize the shift in energy. The day is a living example of yin and yang's dance. Morning is yang bright, active, full of potential. But as the day draws on, the energy of the evening is yin calmer, slower, more inward. Begin to notice the energy of your day. When do you feel most vibrant? When do you feel the need to rest? In the morning, harness yang energy for productivity. In the evening, cultivate yin by allowing yourself time to relax, reflect, and rejuvenate. 2. Balance work and rest. The world encourages us to be constantly active, to chase success, to be seen, to do. But the secret of true growth is in the pauses, the moments of rest and reflection. The ancient Taoist sages knew that rest is not a luxury, but a necessity. Like the cycles of the moon, there are times for waxing and waning. There are times to push forward and times to step back. Integrating yin and yang into your life means knowing when to act and when to surrender. O yang, when you feel the rush of energy, when ideas pour forth and action calls you, engage with the world. Take bold steps. Be confident. Let your actions flow like a river. O yin, when your energy wanes, retreat into stillness. Reflect. Meditate. Sleep. Let your inner waters settle. For this is when the wisdom of your being will arise, calm and clear. 3. Emotional balance. In your emotions, you may find yang and yin mirrored. Joy, passion, excitement, these are yang, energies that propel you forward. But sorrow, calm, and introspection are yin, inviting you to slow down and reflect. It is not that one is better than the other. Both are necessary. Emotions are like the seasons, each bringing their gifts. A life filled with only yang, constant joy and excitement, becomes brittle and burns out. A life filled only with yin, constantly seeking peace and introspection, becomes stagnant and loses its vitality. To integrate the wisdom of yin and yang is to allow yourself to feel fully, to embrace both light and shadow without judgment. Creating harmony in relationships are the most complex of dances, the dance between you and others. Relationships are the ultimate test of balance, for in them, you will find both your strengths and your weaknesses, your light and your shadow. In every relationship, there is a constant interplay of yin and yang. One partner may take the active role, while the other becomes receptive. One may lead, while the other follows. The key is to never lose sight of the balance. When you are in relationship, whether with a friend, a partner, or even a colleague, remember this. Harmony is not about one person always being passive or always being active. It is about the flow of energy between you. Sometimes, you will need to take the lead and offer direction, Yang, and at other times, you will need to step back, listen, and allow the other person to take charge, Yin. It is this back and forth, this rhythm of life, that creates balance and unity, harmonizing the inner and outer worlds. To truly integrate Yin and Yang, one must also harmonize the inner and outer worlds. The outer world is what you see, the actions you take, the things you accomplish, the relationships you nurture. The inner world is your thoughts, your emotions, your sense of self. Often, people focus only on the outer world, believing that if they achieve enough or succeed enough, they will find peace. But true peace comes from the integration of both. 1. Inner reflection. Spend time in meditation, in quiet reflection. Allow yourself to connect with your deeper self. This is Yin, a process of turning inward to understand your own essence. In the quiet, you will hear the whispers of your true desires and your wisdom. 2. Outer expression. Then, as you connect with your inner being, express it in the outer world. Take action. Move forward in your life with intention and purpose. This is Yang. It is the manifestation of your inner world into the tangible reality. To live harmoniously is to dance between these two worlds, never favoring one for too long. Spend time in reflection, then move out into the world with purpose. Rest, then act. Receive, then give. The circle of life, cycles of renewal. The path of harmony is also about understanding the cycles that govern life. The Taoists speak of the Tao of cycles, the constant rising and falling of energies, the birth and death of all things. Like the cycle of day and night, there is a time for birth and a time for death. There is a time for creation and a time for destruction. In integrating Yin and Yang, you'll come to understand that these cycles are not to be feared but embraced. In times of difficulty, remember that the Yang of challenge will inevitably give way to the Yin of rest. In times of ease, remember that the Yin of calm will eventually rise into the Yang of action. The wheel turns, and so must you turn with it. Final words of wisdom. The path of harmony is not always an easy one, for it requires deep self-awareness and an open heart. It calls you to surrender control and trust in the natural flow of life. It is a path that acknowledges both the light and the dark, the active and the passive, and allows them to coexist, intertwine, and transform. Remember, young one, that balance is not a static thing. It is a living, breathing presence, a dynamic force that flows through you like the wind through the trees. It is found in the ebb and flow, in the quiet moments and the loud ones, in the deep rest and the passionate action. Embrace this dance, and you will find yourself in harmony with the universe.